So here you have Michael Wolff that did a lot of interviews with Jeffrey, like hundreds or something like that.
Epstein believed that Donald Trump went to the Palm Beach police and said, Jeffrey Epstein has young girls at his house, thereby beginning the legal process which would ultimately bring Jeffrey Epstein down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems the narrative is right now that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, there seems to be best friend. So the official Democrat Party Twitter page posted this. I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump. And this happened in 2017, a few years before Trump's DOJ got into power and officially arrested him. So here you got the full email. Recall, I've told you I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump. No one decent cell in his body, so yes, dangerous. I would say if a bad person calls a other person bad, maybe they might be good. If a good person calls a other person bad, maybe they might be bad. If a bad person calls a person bad, since when is he your moral compass? I did some bad thing, but I caught him too. And this is the consistent theme with all this leaked email. I've seen so many people, and I'm on left-leaning Discord. I can see them like, look, we got him. Yeah, let's celebrate. Kumbaya. I'm like, well, no, wait. You gotta wait before you celebrate.
Democrat in Congress texting Epstein moments before. Oh yeah, this was crazy. So this woman here was taking text messages from Jeffrey Epstein while she was in Congress. Newly released documents reviewed by the Washington Post. Jeffrey Epstein was texting with Delegate Stacey Plaskett. She's the Democrat. The Post reviewed multiple video feeds from the hearing and matched with the texts, which were sent in Pacific time with the video.
This was when Barack Obama was president of the United States.
Are you chewing? Not anymore. Sent from her. Not anymore.
Do you find that suspicious? The fact that you're talking chill to a friend in high powerful position, are you chewing your gum?
Sent 2 minutes later. Text from Jeffrey Epstein. Cohen brought up Rona, keeper of the secrets.
My privilege, yes, I will turn it over.
You, as my friend Mr. Meadows pointed out, misled this committee even today in a written submission that contradicted your testimony.
She goes, Rona. So she's just sitting there texting Jeffrey Epstein in the middle of a congressional hearing. Quick, I'm up next. Is that an acronym? Wait, so she's asking him for advice.
This is not a laughing matter. But let's just continue. Oh my God, this is wild.
Soliciting his advice. She's like, please help me, Jeffrey. Help me.
Today, it was your idea.
He said that's his assistant.
Mr.
Yeah, this was, Jeffrey Epstein was her chat GPT.
Weisenberg and other individuals, Ms. Rona. Who are those individuals? Are they with the Trump organization?
They
and
are.
Are there other people that we should be meeting with? As Ms. Rona, what is Ms. Rona's position?
Rona Graff is the Mr. Trump's executive assistant.
And would she be able to corroborate many of the statements that you've made here?
Yes, she was. Her office is directly next to him.
He goes, good work. He's sitting there, what? Good job. Bro, what? What a nice guy.
A lot.
Oh my God. This really doesn't help the idea that there are people controlling the government and it's on both sides. And what's crazy is like this only has 1.5 million views. I think this is like one of the biggest stories. I get so frustrated about the Epstein stuff because most of us just want to have the weirdos get arrested. That's it. I don't care whether it's Trump, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, George Soros,
Hassan Piker,
Hillary Clinton. I don't care. Just arrest them. Figure out who did it and arrest them. It's that easy. But for some reason, nobody knows how to do this. No, it is a global cabal. Global cabal.
And just like that, we're going to witness the first overdose by Dr. Pepper.
But wait, there's more. There's an email from a lady called Kathy Reumer. I hope I don't butcher your name. All you need to know, she was like the White House counsel. And why is this important? Because she received an email from Aspie saying, hey, you need to talk to your boss. But she says, agreed, I need to prepare myself to talk to him, you know. And then he responds, understood, it comes down to high risk reward, low risk reward, professional, emotional, and financial. She responds, most girls do not have to worry about this crap. I'm like, hey, that's kind of chill, normal people talking. And then he responds, girls, careful, I will renew my old habit. And I expect a response like, hey man, don't. I believe by then it was common knowledge. It was common knowledge. And then she responds, doesn't look like you're prioritizing your schedule very effectively. How are we going to manage all that? This is Unga week, so the boss will be in town too. I'll be here all week. You may get sick of me. Just sit down on the train so can talk freely. What the heck is that? I'm just hoping you're very nervous. UNGA is United Nations General Assembly, and if you're talking about the boss, I can assume it's Barack Obama. This is the official Democrat page. Hey man, documents of Donald Trump Thanksgiving with Jeffrey Epstein in 2017. At the time, Trump was already president and Epstein was already a special person. So all the blue check marks are the people on Discord were throwing, look, they were eating together by the Beam Boom Bash. And I'm like, but what about this picture? All the things posted on Democratic pages, where is it now? It's gone. I want you to win, but if you keep failing and you have to delete stuff, the next new information when you're right, I might not even believe you because you have more consistency in being wrong. They release an email. I want you to realize that the dog hasn't barked is Trump. Victim spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police cheese by the Beam Boom Bash. I'm 70%. Okay, there. Okay, I don't know what that means. But you see, they're labeling something. Oh my God, victim. Who's the victim? It might be a person that he did something to. But the thing is, the redacted name is Virginia Giuffre. And guess what? She already exonerated that Trump didn't do anything. But it looks better if you just remove the name, put victim.
This is an email from April 2nd, 2011. Republicans are saying that that victim is Virginia Giuffre. As you know, she died by suicide. She's been very outspoken victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Here's the email right here on your screen. She wrote a book, as you know, and she did not accuse him of any wrongdoing. What do you make of that, and can you confirm that?
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's redacted who the victim is, so I won't necessarily take the Republicans' word on who it is that's redacted. And I don't know why they would necessarily redact someone's name who is deceased at this point.
The Democrats did that, though. The Democrats redacted.
No. I understand. Like, our biggest concern is to actually make sure that we are protecting victims. And obviously, she wrote a book. She told her truth.
I'm just saying, if your party is redacting a name, but you're not even sure who it is, maybe you need to ask your people. I'm not denying that Trump might not be involved. I don't know. I'm just a YouTuber. A lot of things surprises me. I think life is Netflix, especially USA. I'm not laughing at these ladies experiencing this because it's a horrible thing, but at the same time, I can also assume there's so many powerful names on that list. If released, we have no idea how many places it might destabilize. But some people, just like Bill Gates' wife, was like, you know what? You keep going to that island. I don't have a power to do something, but I'm going to divorce.
7 years of marriage, their surprising split has become a source of great intrigue. And now questions are arising whether Bill Gates' contact with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein may have played a role. The Wall Street Journal reporting that Melinda Gates was concerned over her husband's relationship with Epstein going back many years. Melinda Gates made her concerns known to her husband, according to the Journal's Emily Glazer.
She expressed her frustration to Bill Gates and really didn't feel comfortable with the relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, especially since Melinda Gates is a global advocate for women and girls, and it was already known that Jeffrey Epstein, had his issues, and that dismay was expressed, but Bill Gates continued meeting and having ties to Jeffrey Epstein.
In fact, according to the New York Times, beginning in 2011, Gates met with Epstein on numerous occasions, including at least 3 times.
And when I see that, I'm like, he is being investigated. You still visit him. Your wife is protecting women. And I don't see any person on the left saying anything about this. You can claim right-leaning people don't do anything, but you're the party of empathy. You're party of women. The fact that you don't have a voice, there's a difference when somebody doesn't do something, and there's a difference when somebody says, I'm doing something, but you're not doing something.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durlo que ta verdetta welcome.